Have you ever looked at Amazon's website, right, and wondered why certain things are the way that they are? Like, all right, look at this. In just this first section right here, this upper first section, right, there are so many buttons that have really specific use cases. All right, let's start with the first one. This right here is a navigation menu. This right here brings you back to home. It's not just a logo. If you click on it, it brings you back to home. This is a sign-in option, right? This is a add to cart. This is a search bar. Even this, each of these right here, these are buttons. There is no wasted space. Everything has a purpose. I was looking into, right, like how many people visit Amazon per month, and SEM Rush says like roughly like 3.84 billion people visit, use. So what can we learn? Because if they use this with all these buttons, right? If they use this with all these buttons as their first landing page, as their most important page, as their Amazon home, what can we learn when developing our own website? Even here, that's another button. This is a delivery button. You put in the address. This is a button too. It's a that's a button. This is a button. That's a button. This is a button. This is a button. And I haven't even scrolled yet. These are all buttons. All of them. And each of them has a funnel. So all right. So in marketing, right, or in sales, there's this thing that we usually refer to as a funnel that brings you to a certain goal. So let's say Amazon's end goal is to get five or four, let's say the end goal to get four sales from you. From each of these buttons, from each of the buttons that you have here, each of the buttons that is on this page, from each of the buttons, except maybe the delivery one, leads you to somewhere that you may be able to purchase some from them. So I'm saying this to say, right? What about your website? If you were to compare it to this, they have paid millions of dollars to get this page, right? Maybe you're not seeing clearly. Let me change the color. Hold on. Hold on. Let me. Yeah, that works. All right. Let's count again. All right. Oh, and you see this menu? This menu actually extends because you can actually scroll to the side. You can scroll. You can scroll. So that's more buttons. But what can you learn from this? How many buttons does your first page have? Now, I'm not saying this to say that you necessarily need these many buttons. Maybe you only have a certain amount of things built out on your website that you want people to go to. But in being able to use that space effectively and correctly, how do you use your prime real estate on your website? Let me know down below. And if you're interested in building a new website or having your website reviewed, like this, let me know down below.